What's up, everyone? It is Tuesday, August 15th, and we are live with some standard. Per normal. We're playing tonight something that kind of goes back to my Bant Fog brews, but it's not really Bant or Fog, but it is Approach. So, last night on our gauntlet, we got to test the red-black deck against this little beauty. Blue-white approach, and let us say it is a-okay. So this has ensued me to play the deck further and mess with our opponents. So that's what we're going to do tonight, is play this and see what our opponents say. So, let's jump in, see what we get. It's U-white approach. This one's using card player. This one's using the new or the old Gideon. It's a 4 of in the side. But I think you could interchange them. Just I think the old Gideon's better because you're making duders for like your aggro matchups. I guess I don't know. I didn't really get. I got to play one match with it, and I was like, I love approach, and my rekindled fire for approach came back, and I said I had to play this on stream. So, yeah, we'll go first. Well, we have lands and things to do with lands, and I say we keep this. Seems about right for a pseudo-E blue-white control-ish, heavy on the ish shell. Our goal is just to approach our opponents to death. Well, let's see how it runs against mono red. Score. We love that. Yeah, we're taking an ouchie here. That's an Earthshaker. I cannot block with my 0 creatures. So we're going to take 2. We're going to go sacrifices a creature. So they sacrifice the Earthshaker, that's fine. Alright, we're going to play that. Best turn. Let's see what this deck does. I mean, it's got to be there. It checks the format. If not, you would be having too many silly decks running around. Yeah, that's fine. Excuse me. No, good news is we can counter that. Carries Eve's a little bit of a pain. And then we take it upstairs. Alright. So our goal is to hopefully not have to counter anything and draw 2. Alright, so they're going to flow us. That's... We're not stopping that damage. We have life gain. Just a matter of... Okay, so we got a Blessed Alliance. That's fine. And there's our Fumigate. Fantastic. So... We're going to play the untapped land because we can have Blessed Alliance and Supreme Will. Generally, I would like to be using my Supreme Wills to dig for cards. But in this matchup, we have to keep things off the table. Oh, yeah, sure. Give me a second. Normally, I have it posted up. I am behind on it. And so if we do is the deck list. There you go. I mean, I think we're doing pretty well. We're answering a lot of their stuff. Alright, so we are... Normally I would like to gain the 4 life here. But we are just going to make them sack this turn. Net saves our Supreme Will. I mean, we also, if they like go creature, we're just gonna fumigate. They're digging. With them tapped out in the red, we'll counter this. Save our life total. It's kind of hoping to dig with it, but... Alright, so I was going to cycle this land, but I'm not now, so we're going to play it. Because next turn we can approach. So as long as this isn't a Hezeret, it's a Hezeret. Great. They can't attack with it, though. So that's a bonus. So we have to buy ourselves some time. The one time I tap down and go, oh, I'll be fine. So we need to find an answer for Hezi. That's a messenger. Alright. No, we're taking 6. Oh, God. Thank God there's 3 of these in the deck. I win. Alright. So, Authority of the Councils? I think this is the Caracal matchup. I think we take out this. I think some of these. I'm almost half tempted to bring in Gideon, but I don't know for what. Yeah, we're up a game. We're going to try it. I'm going to try the Caracal part. Alright, well, I mean, we have lands. Keep. Just need double white. Bomat Courier. Yeah, enjoy the deck. I mean, I'm probably going to build it for F&M this week. And just mess with my opponents. So, that is my plan. I will stick to my plan. Ooh, we're just getting flowed to the face. Schmancy. Alright, so we have Meltdown and we have Censor. Censor's actually really good in this matchup because he's going to tap out a lot of times. Yeah, we're fine with taking one right here. Flow to the face again. Okay. Play that. We might just have to crack a Fumigate. I really hate to do this, but yeah, we're at 8 and they burned us down. But good news is we're holding. This is pretty much like God draw for them. Just all the burn to the face, none of the creatures. Now we're fine with this. We're at 6. They don't have the double red. For runes activation, so alright, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna cycle. Might as well. So basically we just need to stay alive till next turn. And the Supreme Will is going to help us with that. Probably should have brought in the 1 negate. Or the negates. Oh, really? Alright, well we gotta... Alright, well we have Fumigate. They're cracking it now. Refill their hands, 5 cards. No. So I think we do this. Yeah. And just hope they don't have a burn to the face. They can hit us for 2. They can activate. That's not a haster. And if they commit more to the board, that's fine. I would I kind of got a plan here. Alright, so they're going to swing. Alright, so we're going to block there. Double up our life linkers here, so they're going to get both hits. And that should gain us 4 and put us out of range. Yep. So far, we don't have to pull the Fumigate trigger. That's a second carry, Zeev. Might pull the Fumigate trigger. Ooh, no, we got Bless Alliance. Okay. Alright, well, I think we may have just turned the corner here. A nice timely top deck. Doesn't have haste. All right. And we win. We go to 14. We sit back and clog up the board a little bit. There we go. Can't beat the cat. Interesting. Real interesting. What's up, John? All right. Mulligan? Keep. Bottom. Alright, let's play that. I mean, we could cycle cast out if we have to. We got double Bless Alliance, which is pretty okay. We have a sensor too. That's fine. It's a rampy deck. Land off the top, please. Let's go with that. Ooh, you're tapping down. What am I getting? Yeah, we are going to say no to that. We're not letting you make stupid mana. Yeah, we'll take 3. Of course we get another Blessed Alliance. Good lord, deck. Hey, guess what? We won't have to worry about attacking creatures. Oh, I just hate missing land drops. Yep. Sweet, get a free one. Freebie. Oh my goodness, deck. I mean, I'm fine with this because I'm just going to start, you know, doing things. What's our opponent doing? Oh, they're digging with Duskwatch. What do they find? And it's a tracker. They are going to do silly things. Should probably name this not control. It's actually just straight approach. Boop. Yeah, it's fine. Come at me, bro. They're gonna take that sweet cryptolith, right? They should know what deck we are by now. They didn't. Did they? No, they took the tracker. Bets on if I have one? I do. Just good as a board wipe, right? And we got to land. Score. I mean, not exactly what, you know, what I want, but, you know, we're getting there, you know, with things and stuff and things, and we can counter things and stuff and more things. So our opponent's missing land drops like we are, but they're double attacking. So we are going to make them sacrifice another creature. And they sack the tracker. It's because they have another one. Wouldn't it be funny if I had my fourth one? what about that? 4 trackers? No, 4 Blessed Alliances? That'd be silly. Let's draw a land. If not, we're Supreme Willing for 1. That's fine. Land off the top. That's a walking ballista. Alright. Well, that's pretty bad. We are going to straight up just dig for 1 at this point. Well, I really want that Fumigate, but it's not in the cards right now. So we're going to take the untapped land and do that, and then we can cycle a sensor. So they missed. Okay. Yep. Oops, forgot to cycle. Well, that would have drawn things. Yeah. That is a game when you cannot draw things. Alright, so I'll just bring in these. Spell Quellers, I think, are good here. Mono green doesn't have a ton of removal. Not sure I love the cast outs here. Really no planeswalkers that we saw. And that's for the aggro, so we'll cut that. I think we cut 1 meltdown. Yeah. Let's run that way. Yep. Oh, we got lands. This is an auto keep. Keep. Authority. They will respect our authority. Yeah, I mean, I guess it happens at times. You just draw badly. But we will make our presence known in this game. Now we can censor. And we have turn 2 play covered, turn 3 play covered, and a draw on turn 4. I think we are okay. Cast that. No mana ramp for them. Now we're drawing all our white sources, but that, I mean, I'm okay with this. We can Queller. We'll Queller. Alright. Play land. We'll swing. We gain a life. Alright, we're going to cast this. Full value. Score. More draw spells. Queller number ooh. We're not doing half bad here. I mean, I'd like another blue source, but you know. No, that's completely fine. There's 0 artifacts in my deck. We are actually okay with this. There's actually been a lot of talk about people dispossessing. And I agree with a lot of people. It's not worth it. If your matchup's that worrisome about a Gear Hulk, run like Dissenters Enchant or something. You know, something you could cycle. Yeah, there is 0 Gear Hulks for him to find. For our opponent to find. So we are okay with that resolving. I was like, I will count. Oh no, I don't need to counter. There's no Gear Hulks. So I think honestly we Glimmer here. Nope. No ramp for you. Yeah, I'm going to main phase Glimmer here, see if we find a bottom, top. You know what, fine. I'll play a second authority. Just hoping to find a land. The Blessed Alliance isn't a bad pick, though. Yeah, there's rights. I wonder if they bring in Lost Legacy or whatever it is, too. It's a vessel. So we got 5, 6. Good news is I can Glimmer and Blessed Alliance. That's fine. Our opponent has 1 card. They're going to get 1 more with the Vessel. It's a Ballista X3. They tap down, which I will promptly censor. They took the Ballista. Are they going X2, X3? X3. They can blow up something. We can make them tap down for it. I don't like making them tap down. It's fine. We're going to gain some life. Our opponent swings. Sacrifice. And I don't care if they get a Druidic Owlbeck. At this point, we're going to bottom. We'll top that. Prairie Stream's good. Alright, so we can do this. Actually, let's swing. See if they activate said ballista. They do not. And now we go like this. And now we go to 26 life. And we have a draw, a draw, and a draw. So we have 4 draws, which then... That's fine. So 4 draws puts us 2 cards away. Alright, let's cycle. Cycle. Alright, so that's the top 4 cards. So we've gone through 3. Supreme Will gets it to us. Alright. So let's play the land. They're going to shoot one of our Quellers. This is the art. We are totally going on art in here. So they have to shoot a Queller. That's fine. Put counters on. Don't forget to shoot them. Yep, it comes back. You can cast them. I gain some more life. So our Supreme Will should either dig it for us or we should draw it the next turn. I think it digs it for us. Biting some major thing we have to actually worry about. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I mean, if Ulamog came down, they'd have to pick Queller and a land. Because Queller finishes them off. They have nothing in the air. We actually beat Unmovable. We actually just beat... that was game 1 for us. And we kind of did really well against it. It was surprisingly smooth. So, I'd like to see more of it. Yeah, this is fine. I am actually not scared of the Ulamog. Because we're going to win. Don't worry. It will be up on YouTube tomorrow? No. Thursday. Alright, so what we do is we go, and we're going to go like this. Nope, cancel. We're going to do this. Look at the top 4. Grab that. That's fine. That's why we played the land. Ulamog comes in to play tapped. So does Druid of the Cowl. There's no haste. There's no nothing. And we just win. Here, I'll even play the land. Thanks. $3-0 so far. I forgot this game. That was game 1. Oh, no, we lost. We lost game 1. That was game 2. So there's definitely Ulamog. So do I bring Cast Out back in? It's the real question. I think we do not. I don't think we care. So let's not get overzealous here and take it one match at a time and see if we can't plant the rest of this deck. So far, I'm really loving it, though. Unmovable. I mean, it... Alright. We'll try this. I don't know how the deck keeps and does not. I know we're on the draw, though, so... If we have to, we have a cycle. Alright, well, we drew that, so... We might cycle Illumination here. I think that's the right play. Oh, I love Approach. Don't get me wrong. Approach is fantastic. That card, I was if you go back onto YouTube with us, when Approach came out, I built Bant Fog with Approach the Second Son, and it is kind of what launched the Spark into the next gear, I guess you could say. Especially for our YouTube. Just trying to find it. Have we gone to the second page? Yeah. With 1,672 views. It was huge. And cycle. It's a land. It's the same thing. MTG Brewers Spark. So youtube.com/MTG Brewers Spark. I know Nightbot will catch up at some point with it, so. Now is during Amonkhet days, so we will most likely be revisiting that. I am probably going to go Naya Fog. You'll see next week. Possibly. With Approach as my win con. You know, like normally I do build out the decks pretty well, card player. This one we happen to just take from another, basically a few 5-0s that we saw, and I wanted to see how the deck actually ran before I started tinkering with it. Like I'd probably like to see a deck in stone or something like that in the board. Getting in the trials, I definitely can see. Oh, come on, deck. So we're going to have to dig for a white source here. But yeah, this one came straight from a few 5-0s I've been looking at. You know, the decks itself been doing pretty well, so. So it perked my interest, and we wanted to test it against the red-black list or the black-red list that we were working on. And this deck just totally wrecked it. So I was completely fine with it. I personally liked it. I thought it was a really solid list. And just in general was very happy with it. So I was like, let's bring it to the masses, which is you all, and see what you all think. So we actually have to look for a white source here. Irrigated farmland is what we take. Do not take the rest of that garbage. Alright, so we got double Bless Alliance, but we can't cast either. So we will want to melt down the tracker. This is where the deck may just lose to itself because we're not drawing lands. That is okay because it does happen. And my flickery ball behind me is going to have to get replaced. This is an Ulamog. 4, 5, 6. Second harvest. So they're just making an obscene amount of mana. Whole lot of tracker triggers. Well, we need a land for fumigate, so... All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right now. I think we glimmer main phase. Try to set up something. Bottom, top. All right. We're going to irrigated farmland. I mean, we could set this up if we draw a fumigate. I mean, if we draw a fumigate, we're in great shape. If they cast an Ulamog, we're pretty dead. So. I mean, there's nothing about it here. I mean, they're searching for him. He's maybe a 1 of or 2 of in the deck, I'm assuming. I don't get why they're just not attacking and searching for him. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so I'm not dead. And they're still super dead to a fumigate. Alright, let's pray to the gods. Alright, ready? Let's loop. We have to play with our cards. Pray to find the fumigate. And they have to discard. Oh, he didn't find the fumigate. So, good news is, though, we can Spell Queller, Block Tracker, and Supreme Will to see if we find the fumigate. So they're just going aggressive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop boop doop doo. Yeah. Spell Queller. I block. Go to 1. 1 is not dead. All right. Does he have it? I mean, no, it's a ballista. Oh, he. Yeah, they got it. I should have countered the ballista. Yep. Counter the ballista. It wouldn't have mattered. Couldn't have countered it. We have no hard permission. So, that happens. Alright. Need the fumigate. was thinking about if we could gain 4 life. This is fine. So we're 1-1. That was fine. I'll probably cycle on turn 2. Waste. Are we dealing with like an all wasty? No. I don't want to give away that we're in the counterspell group, so I want to let them tap down. Okay, cycle the Beneath the Sands. It's a ramp deck. Our opponent doesn't want to play, so that's fine. Won't even count that as a win. Why are we confused? This is fine. It happens on Moto. This week I'll be running leagues towards the end of the week. So we don't get that when we run leagues. I'll be testing our... So Fanboy, I would like to say yes. I think I would need to run it through the gauntlet that we have here, that we do on Mondays. I think you could do very well with it. I don't know if it's a... I think if you took it to your store, depending on what's in your store, you would do really well. I don't know exactly if it's top 8 worthy of like a GP or like SCG event, like one of the big boy events. But I think all in all, it's not. What's up, Pro Ghost? Oh, we're going strong. We're bigger than better than ever. We keep growing. It's always nice to have, people stop by. We are growing, and we have things to announce, but they will be announced probably by hopefully the end of the month. I'll probably end up announcing it at the end of the month anyway, because I'm just sick of biting my tongue. So... So, that's a torch. Card Players X, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spark. Everyone, welcome Card Players to the chat. Well, we love putting it out. That's our biggie. I mean, ooh, they're exiling one for us. Fantastic. Alright, so let's do this. And cast. And we really don't... They missed a land drop, so we're going to steal the Chandra, because Chandra gives mana. And say thank you. We have Bless Alliance, we have... Yeah, we're doing a little U-White approach. Really? So, we've seen 3 Chandras in the top 10-ish. 15 cards. Alright, so... I mean, they're tapping down pretty heavy, so I'm going to hold up. Everything we play right now is at instant. I want to Glimmer, but I'm pretty sure they're... Oh, they're going to exile. Okay. They can't cast that. So this is like a red-green, like, stompy... That's a Channeler. That's fine. Oh, it's a great time to be back. Control is doing quite well. We do love our control. If they attack, we can Blessed Alliance and gain some life. Yeah. Escalate 2 modes. Gain 4. Sacrifice. We gain 4. I actually don't like the Grixis shell. I mean, it's fine. I'm just not a big fan of it. It was not... It's not my cup of tea. Let's go with that. This is more what I like to be doing. Alright. So we have this. Now we can... Cycle a Sensor. Aether Meltdown. Kind of got to find one of our cast outs right now. Chandra's 2 turns away from alternating. This turn, the next. So we are going to Glimmer our hearts out. We have tried Drakehaven Control. It is kind of interesting. It's not been on stream yet, but I have played it. What's our opponent doing? It's not Johnny. Sure. So, Akum Firebird. Alright, well, this is going to be an interesting matchup for us. We're just going to do this. See if we can find a Glimmer, bottom both. Or not a Glimmer, but a cycle. These meltdowns are horrible. Come on, cast out. Really? We're gonna die here. I don't have a way to cast out and stay alive. Let's see where it is. Bottom, bottom. Nope. We die. Alright. Well, they're going to think we're just like a straight blue-white control shell. So the negate comes in. This is the deck where Chad comes in. And I think the Quellers come in. Because I don't think they're going to have too much removal. Authority is bad. Meltdown is kind of blah. I mean, we did see creatures that come back, so I get that, but and I think we cut some number of sensors. They're just not going to be that great, because with that many mana dorks, they're just going to be powering them out. So I think we want to just try to win with the Gideon. This is fine. since we have no turn 1 play, we are going to Prairie Stream. And we'll Prairie Stream with the best of them. Don't know what it means, but we're going to. So basically, we just want to draw a land. Just draw some lands. Alright. So we'll do this. Because we don't need double blue for anything in a deck. There's no hard counters in this deck. Yep, this is fine. Yep, that's Channeler. So kind of hope they try for our Chandra. Because then we can Queller it and then land a Gideon. So. Come on, baby. Try for a Chandra. Let's go. Chandra one time. Here it comes. I eat Chandra. I go num num num. Alright, so I think we just land Sir Gideon here. Create a dude. Go to town. Go ham, as we like to say. So that feels good. Please nothing big. Please nothing big. Please nothing big. It's going to be a Glorybringer. Yep. Well, that means they get a Chandra and Gideon's dead. Note to self, don't tap out on turn 4. Yep. Bye, Gideon. It was so nice to know you. Can't block. Now, we got an ability to kind of win with approach, so we just got to kind of turbo out our lands at this point. And Chandra's going to murder the knight, so that's actually good. So that gives us some time. Alright, so I'm actually going to main phase this. We're bottling both. We don't want both. There we go. Alright, so that works. With the Fumigate. We'll let them commit something else to the board. Fumigate it away. Hopefully draw a land. I mean, I'm hoping they commit another Glorybringer. That would be my personal want, or something else really big. But, so Chandra's got a +2. It looks like it's probably Glorybringer. Channeler made red. Yep. So we're going to get a nice one here. Oh, we're going to get a lot for this deal. Alright, so we're going to lose 4, then gain 4. Hopefully drawing a land in the process here. So we'll go back to parity. We just need to draw lands. Alright, 2 more lands and we win the game. We are live, Tsunami. Did it not? I thought I put it in chat. Did I forget it in chat? Well, I'm glad you came over here then. We were having fun with Approach the Second Sun. Alright, alright, we're getting there. We are getting there. We have the ability to deal with Bristling Hydra and dig for our next land. Yep, we'll take 2. It is blasphemy, but it is so much fun. We love to approach people. Has Blessed Alliance. Fine. We're gonna find a land. Just you wait. Oh, I found my land. Could have taken Fumigate, but I think we're just gonna go for the win. Got double lands. Whee! Cast it. Back to 23. We got a deck submission. We got people talking about things. Yep. So we're taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 right now. 11. So not dead. And not dead means we get to catch approach. So and do this and say I win. Game 3. All right. So I think the Queller is bad. I think Authority is better. Meltdown may be better even. Because you can just be like, no, you cannot hit me now. Oh, this chair is so comfortable. I love this chair. Oh, it's so good. Oh, this deck. I do not like being on the draw. Now we got a good turn 1 for us. And we got a cast out. So, I mean, we have things and stuff. All right, sweet deal. Chandler is now a tapped creature. It's not like it really matters for them, but the incidental life gain will be nice, and it puts a damper on other things. Ooh, we got a Bless Alliance. Sweet. Yep. I mean, you're setting up for things, but we're in a good spot right now. Gideon's not bad, but I think he's a later threat for us. Like when we can make sure the board is clear and not anything like that. Is this Chandra? Well, I have an answer for Chandra. We like to dig with it, but we are completely acceptable. You know what? I think Ghost is pretty clear because of authority. We can take a turn off to Gideon now. So. Because if they Glorybringer, it comes into play tapped, can't attack. We can cast it out if we really have to. So, I think we just fire up Sir Gideon. Get our beats on. Pass turn. So we'll see what our opponent wants to do. We're going to attack with everyone. Got another creature coming up. Okay. And this would be a great spot for a let's have at it. So let's see what they do. Before combat, I'm going to... Before they can exert, let's go with that. Let's get rid of Bringer. And they can swing at Gideon, put him down to 1. If they so choose. Yep. That's fine. We're going to attack for 7 again. And we have Bringer pretty well handled. We can draw. So I think we just fire up the team. Swing for another 7. Put our opponent at 6. And we can Illumination and Bless Alliance. So Because I would like to draw into a Fumigate at this point. Yep, that's fine. That negates the Glorybringer doing anything relevant for a turn. Alright, so first things first, let's illuminate ourselves. Alright. I think we just make him our opponent sack. Gideon still dies, yes, but it's a mana ramper off the table. That makes any color mana as long as they have energy, so... Alright, so now we do this. We're going to cast this. Just do this and hold back. So because we can glimmer next turn. Is this a Johnny? Feels like a Johnny. It's a Johnny. Alright, so we need a cast out. Hey, his is not the worst. It just digs our opponent into more stuff. So there's a Scrounger and a Firebird our opponent got. Alright. So cast out Fumigate would be fantastic here. Our opponent is not going to exert, so alright, we're not going to get lucky with that. Alright, so we did get the ability to dig for multiple answers. So alright, so we're basically just in a standstill at this point. A Fumigate would be fantastic here. So I think that's what we're going for off of these two cards. Unless we find double approach, and then we'll just double approach. That's 5 mana. I don't know what 5 mana is for them. 6 mana? Yeah, it comes into play tapped. We gain 2. Channeler comes into play tapped. We gain life. This has been pretty okay for us, I'm not gonna lie. Now they're out of energy. So no attacks. Scared of bottom, Alright, well, that's one win con. Let's go for number 2. Well, I'm just going to take that. And just win. Why bother drawing it out? I mean, Fumigate would have been great, but I mean, I guess we'll just do that and pass the turn. So that's 3, 6, 9, 13, 15. So right now, 30. All right. Well, I mean, they're going to half me. They're going to take half my life, but I mean, they're just gaining me more life. I hate to give my opponent the preemptive GG, but we definitely have the preemptive GG. You know what? Got there. Yep. We'll take that. Alright. 2-1. Deck still feels really fun. Oh my goodness. Authority of the Councils. The All-Star. The Dollar Rare. We'll keep this. We have lands. Lands and stuff. Like, I felt bad. Like, I looked at this deck. I'm like, there's no hard permission. It's not like, oh, I'm going to disallow this or do something like that. Nope. 4 Censor, 4 Supreme Will. Go. And you don't really miss it. I thought I would. Ooh. All right. Who wanted to see the mono red matchup? Unmovable. Hopefully Unmovable's still watching. We may just lose because we don't have any of our action, but this looks like a pretty good curve out for our opponent so far. There you go, Unmovable. This is, we get to see what we get to do here. So, cast out is bad in this matchup most times. So we'll be cycling this cast out pretty quickly. Trying to find ourselves a way to stabilize by turn 5. Alright, we're going to take a 5er here. Bless Alliance would be really good here. We are going to be digging for a Fumigate as long as we can live. Alright, well, we're going to cycle. Meltdown's not a bad one. You know, I'm going to cycle the Illumination. Alright, Prairie Stream, not really what we wanted, but we didn't want to draw it either off our draw step. Oh my goodness, deck. Alright, so we're going to probably have to Supreme Will to find some action here. Because we get to look at our top 4. Thank you, Berkeley. They're my favorites out of the Zendies. I enjoy my full arts. I feel like they all have to match. Like, this is what bothers me sometimes. I get you play with whatever you have, but on Moto, your basics are cheap. I have foils, I have non-foils. I have white border, I have whatever. Alright, so we're going to take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just feel like you're matching, and, you know, there's certain ones that just have feels for me. Like, this one's a really pretty basic. And this one just feels like islandly, and it's just kind of... I love Noah Bradley stuff anyway. I can't complain. So... Alright, we're going to take a little ouch here. Alright, so we're going to Supreme Will. Because our opponent is doing things to us that we do not want. Well, that was a lot of lands and a Blessed Alliance. So we are going to take the Blessed Alliance because we will be able to gain 4 life and make them sack. We're not in a league tonight. This is more me testing the deck to see if it's actually viable. And we are 2-1 with the deck, losing to a Cryptolith Right something. I don't know what you would call it. But the Blessed Alliance is going to help us here. I'd like to be able to Glimmer, but the right is basically going to make this a dead turn for our opponent, or the Alliance. So we're gonna take 3. But that's fine. So we're taking 3. Escalate. We gain 4. They sack a creature. So we gain 4. They sack. Normally with new decks like this, I don't jump straight into a league. I just want to get testing in. Yeah, I guess probably should have done it before the monkey trigger, so you got something else. I just realized that. Alright, oh god! Top deck! Woo! Top deck saves us. Got there. Alright, back to 8. Oh, very nice. I am a control player most of the time. But for the stream, I play literally just about any standard deck I will get my hands on that our viewers want to see played. So I'll do this. I can Glimmer and melt down the Crasher this turn. Our opponent's sitting on 5 cards, so they guys would be sitting on some expensive stuff. We're talking like Chandras or Hezarits or something like that. I mean, that's just me. See, we got control players in chat tonight. It's all good. We love our control. I'm probably going to bring a Naya Fog deck out, though. Naya approaching the Fogs. I had Bant last season. I think we're going to try Naya this season. Yeah, I get that. He might also be trying to save cards. I found with red, though, they just like to slam things into the board a lot of times. See what sticks, see what doesn't. Yeah, Fumigate feels good always. But I mean, anytime I've run into a red player, most of the time they're just like, they might save like a Hezeret. Yeah, our opponent's thinking. That's fine. I already know what my play is. It's Meltdown the Crasher and Glimmer. And we're at the point where 2 burn spells get us too, so... That's, the thing. Like 2 burn spells, to anything. I think I gotta ping my opponent and say, hello. No, it didn't say he DC'd. Our opponent did. It does not say our opponent did DC or not. So. Moto generally says, hey, you've DC'd. So. Our opponent may have walked away. Maybe they didn't feel good. I really kind of want to stick in this matchup so Unmovable can see what's been going on here. So getting used to these still. Such a comfy chair. I mean, if we're only gonna wait another 3 minutes, and if our opponent doesn't show up, then not even 3. We're just gonna jump out and grab another game. Because I'd love to know if I was turning the corner. It's one of those, like, you just kind of want to know. Was this where we, things got better for us? Or were we just drawing a lot more lands? I mean, we were drawing 3 cards in the next 2 turns, so 4 cards technically. So, because I would have cycled the farmland. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I turned the corner on this one. Yeah, I think we just drop here. We're not in a league. It's fine. Sad panda, but that's fine. Let's jump in. Maybe we'll catch another red matchup. We're finally starting to see some on Moto. For some reason, Moto has had no red matchups for me the last 2 weeks. You know what? On the offshoot here, we're keeping this. Because if it's a red matchup, we're in a great spot. Otherwise, we're just going to be cycling some castouts. This could be the red matchup. And we got our blue land, so we run no double blue in a deck. So we are in good shape here. They will respect our authority. This is blue-red. Are we going to have a control mirror? No, we're going to have a prowess meets control? I may not cycle those. We may not cycle right away. We may hold on to those cast outs. Those this is like a blue-red prowess deck. It's interesting. So that's the new little Firebrand Archer. Yep. So I'm pretty sure we cycle a sensor here. I know with them parodying us at 1, we're just going to cycle it. And I think we can be safely say possibly a cast out. Alright, let's cycle 1. I'd like to get a little deeper into the deck, see what we're getting. We'd like to draw another land too. Alright, Illumination's fine. Oh my goodness, Supreme Wills. Alright, so we're playing land for turn. Passing. I mean, technically we could cycle a cast out and censor again. Get 2 deeper. Alright, so the flow to the face. I mean, we're taking 1. I feel like I let this one resolve. It's fine. Alright, I'm good with the Supreme. I mean, I'm following. We'll follow you on this one, Burke. For that. Alright, we'll take 4. I think we want to find a land, honestly. So let's see if we find a land. Come on, land. We'll take the blue land. I'd like the Blessed Alliance, but we need a land hit here. Alright, so we got another land. So I can cast out the mage this turn. I think that's the biggie. I think we cast out the mage. It seems like they're going to try to go face really quickly. Yeah, we don't want to main phase it. I want to riddle form. That's interesting. Do I take the riddle form? Because that may be a bigger issue. Alright, no. No, we're... Yep. Well, riddle form doesn't have haste. So we're going to cast out Storm Chaser here, so they can't even draw a card. So yeah, we'd like to make sure that that draw card is going to be, that cantrip is just not happening. Let's go with that. Yeah, it doesn't have haste, so we'll take 2. Alright, so we might have to main, if we don't draw, Blessed Alliance would be the biggest here. approach is good, but not where we want to be yet. So I think we pass Supreme Will. Look for a Blessed Alliance. I think that's my line. Alright, so they're going to flow our face. Hold on, math time. Alright, so that's 1. That puts us to 8. 3 is 5. That's dead. So we actually have to counter this. Oh, they have a Dispel. Well, that's cute. So that's what they've been sitting on. Main board Dispel. Interesting. Oh, I'm going to be censoring it all day. I'm just waiting for my opponent to stack their triggers here. Boop. I has censor. So we need a Fumigate to get us alive. Yeah, I mean, it's good, but I mean, they have... We got 5 coming to our face, puts us at 2. Yeah, Blessed Alliance would be much better here. So... The problem is they'll sack the Firebrand. We need Runner on a Blessed Alliance, or a Blessed Alliance cast out would be the biggie here. Oh, approach. You come way too late to the party. Or way too early at times. Alright, so we're going to pass. And pray to God that we can get out of this with a... look, and I think we're dead. Alright, well, let's look. Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure our opponent has it. There's the Blessed Alliance. Well, yeah, they got it. We need the Blessed Alliance off the top, not another approach. Alright, so negates come in very quickly here. Authority's really good. I'm not sold on anything else. I think cast outs are bad. I don't know if the Authority's even that good against them. Yeah, I think I'm cutting the Authorities. And we're going to go Regal. Yeah, let's do that. Caracals. We will go with the Regal. We got lands and stuff, so let's keep. Play the tap land. Yeah, we actually brought it in against the mono red matchup, And they literally had no way to deal with it. That's what won us the mono red matchup, is the cat. Good news is being on the play is our sensors are really good. Come on, play into the sensor for us. Yeah, like I say, this is the deck we found. Personally, I think I'd rather be running some different permission. But, like, actually hard permission. But I get why the sensors are there. We're cycling into approach, is the best way I could describe it. Now our opponent just double cantripped. Are they looking for a creature? Or land? Are they short on land? Sure, Soulscar Mage, you got it. They are just showing up way too early today. Yeah, our opponent's really searching here. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, I'm going to censor, or cycle the censor. It's not worth me keeping because I'm going to be tapping down for Regals here the next 2 turns. So the censor is out of hand. It's useful to a point. Alright, Caracal number 1. Let's make some dudes. Make some cats. That's the dream. We're hoping. Double lifelink, double the fun, Burke. No. No. They are double shocking our Caracal. I guess it resolves. I mean, I'm fine with this because we're just going to take the 6 and then swing back for 4 and gain. So we'll be -2. I mean, card advantage wise, that's fantastic for us. Alright, let's play cat number 2. More cats. We're going to miss a land drop ourselves, but, I mean... We have Blessed Alliance. We have Supreme Will. We have lots of cats. Oh, they hit their land drop. All right. So is this going to be a riddle form? I'm really not sold on the Riddle form decks. Like, I mean, it beat us. But from what I remember, they're only running like 18 or 19 lands. And if you're running like a come into play tap land, I feel like that's really rough at times. So, yep, that's what I. Yep, we're on the same page here, Burke. All right, Storm Chaser's fine. Yep. Go to sideboard. I think we run it back. Yeah. Run it back. Deck's been super solid, though. I would make a few changes to it, but I get why everything is here. All right, well, thanks for stopping in, Burke. Hopefully you'll come back, join us. I got some, we got Ramp this week, I think is my other biggie I'm running on. So, we do this 4 times a week. I'm going to mulligan this, so we'll keep this with a scry. Bottom. Burke, Leo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spark. Everyone, welcome Burke in chat. All right, they're going tap land first. That's really good for us. We'll go tap land first, but we have more to do. The double fumigate is interesting. As long as we dodge a Riddle form. This Soul Scar? Nope. This is an Archer. The Fireban Archer. Yeah, it does nothing when a turn it comes down. We're okay with this. Alright, well let's, I mean, we're good. We have ways to get land. Like, Blessed Alliance is one of our best cards in this matchup. Gains us life and makes them sack creatures. Alright, no Riddle form, no Riddle form. There's a Riddle form. Great. So we're going to have to exhaust them of cards. Or just draw into a Blessed Alliance, which would be fantastic. Alright, 2 is fine. Alright, so we do have Supreme Will online this turn. Next turn we have the ability to Illuminate. And the turn after that we will Fumigate. Yep. Alright, so we do not want to deal with 2 of these things. And since they only have a red up, we are going to counter it. It's hard enough for us to deal with 1. Because we're taking 6 this turn. And like Fumigate feels straight bad. Really, we need to draw a Blessed Alliance. I feel like Forsake the Worldly. Just throwing it out there might be good. Yeah, we're going to 11 here. Maybe we should have cycled Illumination. Oh, we're going to get to eat some stuff here. The Meltdown is not horrible for a turn. That puts us only taking 3. I don't know. A possible 4 as of right now. I'll be 5. So they're going to expedite. All right, we'll see what they do. Like I said, we have ways here. It's just we kind of gotta live. They're shocking the face. It's one of those things of like, if they have one more spell. We're at 5 right now. We're going down to 2. Alright, so we're dead. No matter what we do. We have to play to our outs, so... Alright, let's cycle. Not what we wanted. Yeah, puts us at 4. Yep. They got us. That happens. Oh, let's go over the deck for the night, because it's that time of night where we call it a night, go over what we thought the deck was, what it wasn't, and come back tomorrow with something new. So tonight we played Blue-White Approach. Deck was a lot of fun. It handles mono red really well. I played it against zombies, not what you saw, but I actually did play against zombies. Felt really solid. The prowess matchup was a little funky. The ramp matchup with Cryptolith Rights, I feel like we could have won. Just we got mana starved. But I mean, that does happen. So the deck itself was really good. The 3 approaches were on par with what you want, because you're just hopefully grabbing 2. Like you saw the one game, grab 1 off the Glimmer, grab the second one off the Supreme Will, and just go back to back against a aggro red-green build. We won against that one. The Meltdowns seem fine. They're there for like your Glory Bringers and whatnot. So they just become 0/4s till you can find a Fumigate or just deal with it some other way. The cast outs were okay. Censor, Supreme Will. Surprisingly okay. It was more you were cycling your way in to get to the approach. I don't know. I think I may change some things with it, but it was fine. Sideboard-wise, the Rico characters were really good. Gideon was okay. Wasn't great. I would rather probably try the 3-mana Gideon, see what he can do. The other 2 authorities are a necessity for red. 1 negate, I don't know. I mean, spell Quellers were okay. With mono red running around, no, I don't know how much I love the Queller. Or with Harness Lightnings and blue red, I feel like Queller could be something else. That's just my thought. Deck, I give it a thumbs up. Take it to an F&M. Enjoy yourself with it. Was a good amount of fun. So as always, if you like what you heard, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. We're getting awfully close to 200 subs on YouTube. By awfully close, I mean like 4. And then we're just getting to almost 350 here on Twitch. So you all are awesome. And tomorrow we'll be back with another fun deck. It will not be the ramp deck, most likely. I think ramp is Thursday, where we're going to run it through a league and see what it does. Tomorrow is an unknown still. So other than that, guys, thank you for coming out and have a really good night. Bye, all.